Whew, it's cold out here. I actually thought it was gonna be colder, but it ain't. Like this skinny ass joint. I've been hearing alarms all day. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the alarm in my building went out earlier today. But I've been hearing sirens and alarms all day. It makes me think of that time when this had to be like around 2012 or 13 or some shit, and people was posting videos of this sound coming from like the skies or something. You know, I don't know if it was fake or not, but it was reported by quite a bit of people, and it sounded like trumpets. And also around that time, I seen a lot of weird shit because I was working security at that time, and I had an overnight shift all alone at this facility, and weird shit would happen like all the time. Like the facility was like out in the middle of nowhere. Um, like in the distance, I could see like a few houses, like with their lights and stuff, but it was in the distance. So when I was out there, I felt like really by myself, and there would be like just weird shit that would happen. So the first thing that popped up, it was this owl. Now, I worked at this facility probably about 3 or 4 years. And the first couple months, because what I would do is I did what they call roving, where you drive around with the security lights on or whatever, and that's what you do all night basically. And then they would do like a post check every hour, and then they would you have to do a report every hour. So I started to do my reports like at the end of the night. I remember like just some shit was just dumb as fuck at this job. It was a male dominated job. So every so often a captain or something like that would come out there. Now these are people that's inspired to either be police officers or they coming from the military and shit like that. And it was this one guy, he was straight from the military. Every time he would come pop up on me, he would salute me. He was also Haitian, and I remember I was signing this new policy that they had or something, and he didn't like my signature. He was like, you have to redo this. Like, it's too sloppy. He thought my signature was too sloppy. And I'm over here like, but that's my signature. So Just because you don't like how I look, I got to change my signature. Like, that's my signature. And he told me I would never make it in the military. And I was like, because you know what? Maybe like a year or two before, maybe that would hurt my feelings a little bit. See the ambulance out here and people all gather around. Let me just go the other direction, child. So I'm just like, well, okay. Now, but 2 years before, I was actually thinking about joining the military. It was my best friend who helped me to think out of it. She was like, "Well, if you're gonna join, just let me educate you on how they treat women in the military and stuff." And she wanted to show me this documentary, and I watched it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck the military. But honestly, I didn't want to do it. So any reason would have been good for me. But I was thinking about it because at that time, I had my own space. I was going to school and I was working full time. And I was thinking about finding some way where I could make more money and work less. And I was thinking, well, if I do some time in the military, then that would give me some form of security and da da da. And my dad, he was in the military, I think for like only 4 years or something like that. And he was telling me it was a good idea to join. So I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it. A part of me always knew, like, I ain't gonna do this shit. I already know how I am. This shit ain't for me or whatever. Cause if I would have went to the military, I probably would have had went AWOL. Most likely. Honestly, no, no, no. I think I would have completed it. Yeah, I would have just completed it or whatever. I just know that it would have been felt like suffering to me. I would have finished it though. And I probably would have did really good in it. Yeah. Once I got used to the routine, it would have been nothing. Yeah, I would have finished it. It sounded miserable to me. I hated the whole concept of the military, that whole tear you down and build you back up. And they tell you that shit like that's something supposed to excite you. They tell you that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna turn you into a soldier. Something happening. This police officer. I know I shouldn't have walked over here. bitch. I'm walking the other way. Yo. Oh my God. I paused the video, and as soon as I paused it, not the video, but the recording, the police started yelling, "Stop right there, right now." I thought I was going to get shot. And I was like, what? So I'm chilling. Like, I stopped. I had my joint in my hand. And I was like, okay, let me just stand still so these motherfuckers don't shoot me. And because I know they got the wrong person. Because, shit, what the fuck? But no, he wasn't talking to me. I was next to these group of people. I was walking next to them. And he was yelling at one of the dudes in the group. And I was like, bitch, I knew I shouldn't have walked over here. It's too much going on tonight. I really just need to. And I started recording again because in case he was walking towards me, I want to get that shit on tape. I don't know what the fuck going on. People just acting crazy as fuck tonight. The alarms keep going off. People losing their damn minds. I was just talking to my homegirl, and people acting crazy around her too. Like, I really even shouldn't be out here. I know that. You could feel this energy, but I need to walk. Like, it's a lot of energy at this time, so I need to move around and walk. And I want to make it around this building over here, but everywhere I go, it's some shit happening. People fighting, police is out here, firemen over here and stuff like that, and people starting to gather around. And I don't feel like walking through some people's energies because it's crazy as fuck. Let me walk through here. Oh, child. Oh, Lord. It's too much going on outside. Oh my God, these lights are so mesmerizing. These police lights, I could see how they could cause a seizure or some shit. Anyways, I don't even forgot what I was talking about. Well, I've been manifesting shit really quickly. There's a lot going on. Mm, mm-mm. I got the craziest scam in my inbox today. Or text me. What is that in the road? Child. Honestly, I fuck with chaotic energy. It don't pay me no mind. I remember when I was younger though, it seemed to be so much more of it, and I was just like so used to it. There would be those cycles, like times when everything is calm and stuff like that. And then it would be those cycles when it just seemed like everybody is in an energy. Something is affecting everybody. So, and my mom would always make me pay attention to the moon cycles because I don't know, somewhere in her culture, they taught her that when it's a new moon, you shake money at it or something and you manifest money or something. I don't know if it works, but it's just something she believed. So we would be outside a lot because my mom was a smoker. And let me tell you that. See, I smoke outside. I don't smoke indoors. My dad used to be a smoker and then he just quit. My dad quit everything cold turkey. He's an Aries. It seemed like some shit that they could do. Every Aries I know, if they decide to quit some shit, they will do that. They will burn away at it. So he didn't want any smokers in the house. So my mom would be outside a lot, and I would be out there with her, and we will always look at the moon. It's just some natural shit that we do. And for real, down here, like in the South, it just, we was always taught to be spiritual. Everybody talk about intuition, just knowing things, noticing patterns, reading energy. That's like a normal thing where we from, where I'm from. So, now this joint was skinny as fuck, but it's affected me. Oh my God. I feel like I'm such a lightweight. It's ridiculous. I wish I took a picture of how skinny that joint was. And I'm high as fuck. So, oh my God. I was riding in the car with my brother. and he was just telling me these stories. Now he a Aquarius too, and he got a Capricorn moon, and he just seemed like he just cannot understand emotions at all. But he's so emotional though. Like when I'm talking about things, sometimes I could be talking about how it made me feel, and he just such a see. It's all about the game. Like, oh my God. His focus on this reality is just different than mine. So he was talking about these crazy stories. Now these some real stories too. I mean, the amount of times like we had police like run through our house just because of him. He definitely these crazy ass stories he talking about is true. But he was talking about this time that he got my bike stolen. The reason him telling me this story is cuz he never really liked a regular job. So he was telling me how much he didn't like it. And he was working at Pizza Hut. He took my bike to ride it to work. This when we was much younger. I probably was like 9, 8 or 9 at the time. Oh my God, I can't take it. The energy is so motherfucking crazy. I just can't. Uh, ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm.